Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Tobacco Card Tuesday. Today we're going to finish going over the T205 set. This is the second episode of the T205 set. This is the next 5 in alphabetical order players. And we're going to start the day off with Bill Bailey of the St. Louis Browns. A lefty pitcher. He had an 11-year career in the majors, playing for the Browns, Baltimore of the Federal League, Chicago of the Federal League, the Tigers and Cardinals. He was 38 and 76 with an ERA of 3.57 and 570 Ks. It would appear he wasn't good, but he was actually a decent pitcher. He just played on bad teams his whole career. Other than his rookie season in 1907 when he was 4-1, he never had a winning record for any season, and he holds the major league record of 11 consecutive seasons being under 500. In 1915, he joined the 20-loss club with a record of 9-20. So here is his T205 card. Beautiful card. American League style card with the baseball diamond and the baseball equipment at the bottom. Beautiful red, deep red background. And in the diamond of the infield, a nice blue, gray, greenish color. Very nice card. And this came out of a Sweet Caparel cigarette pack. And not all the T205s have statistics. So this one that just has his bio. Once again, T205s are the first baseball card set with bios as well as the first with statistics. So our first player, Bill Bailey. And here's someone I'm sure every one of you has heard of, and that is Frank Home Run Baker of the Philadelphia Athletics. Hall of Famer Frank Baker played third base for 13 years with the Philadelphia A's and the New York Yankees. He has 1,838 hits, 96 home runs, and a .307 batting average. It was the 1911 World Series, the A's against the Giants, that Baker got his nickname. The A's won the World Series 4-2, with Baker leading the team with 9 hits, 5 RBIs, and a .375 batting average. He also hit home runs in consecutive games, and the press dubbed him Home Run Baker. Baker was selected to the Hall of Fame in 1955. So here is a example of a blue American League card. The deep royal blue background, and in the diamond a even deeper like midnight blue. And Baker is wearing his pill style cap that the A's wore in those days. Now remember, these cards had shiny bright gold borders. Over the years they kind of faded like this. The gold kind of scuffed off. But imagine this card being pulled out of your cigarette pack with the bright gold borders. Beautiful card. And this came out of a Honest cigarette pack. Frank Home Run Baker. Okay, moving down the checklist. we come to Cornelius Neil Ball of the Cleveland Naps. He played shortstop for 7 seasons for the Highlanders, that would be pre-Yankees, Naps, which is pre-Indians, and Red Sox. He has 92 stolen base, a .250 batting average. On July 19th, 1909, he is credited to be the first baseball player to turn an unassisted triple play. So once again, we got an American League player. So it has the baseball diamond, beautiful bright red background with a beautiful yellowy orange center, green base paths. Nice card. And this came out of a Piedmont cigarette. So Neil Ball of the Cleveland Naps. Okay, the fourth player we're going to look at today is Ed Bargar of the Brooklyn Suburbans. Right-handed starting pitcher. He played 7 years for the Highlanders, Brooklyn, and then Pittsburgh Rebels of the Federal League. He has a 46-63 record, 297 Ks, and a 3.56 ERA. Now this is the National League style card. It just has the portrait on a colorful background. The white on his shirt really pops, as well as the blue collar and the blue baseball cap. And this came out of a Hassan cigarette. Edward Cy Barger. Now, some players were lucky to get 2 cards. No idea how they picked them, because Ty Cobb doesn't, Cy Young doesn't, Honest Wagner doesn't even have a card. But some players did get 2 cards, and the first player we're coming to in the checklist is Ed Bargar. And here's his other card. This time on a beautiful light blue background. The backs are the same, other than the cigarette brand. This card came out of a Piedmont. But otherwise, the same exact back. And this one is called, in the checklist, full B. And this one is called partial B. And that's how they're distinguished in the checklist. So there's our fourth player of the day, Ed Bargar. Now the last player we're coming to, the fifth player of the day, is Jack Barry of the Philadelphia A's. Shortstop Barry played 11 years with Philadelphia and the Boston Red Sox. He has 1,009 hits, 153 stolen base, and a .243 batting average. He was part of the A's $10,000 infield. He played in many World Series with the A's, and I believe, I'm going off memory, I believe it was John McGraw who said the player he feared most playing in the World Series wasn't Home Run Baker, wasn't any other powerful sluggers on the A's. The player he feared the most was Jack Barry. He was so baseball intelligent and did all the little things needed to win. After his playing days, he became the Holy Cross College baseball coach, and he held that position for 40 years. During that time, he had an .806 winning percentage, the highest ever in collegiate history. And he is in the College Baseball Hall of Fame. So another beautiful card. The green background, the blue infield, this time red base paths. Wearing the pill style Philadelphia A's hat. This one came out of Hassan. Now I also have a second, same exact card, Barry. And this one came out of a polar bear. Now notice the polar bear has tobacco stains. That's because this wasn't cigarettes, but polar bear was a loose tobacco that you could roll and make your own cigarettes. So a lot of the cards do have these tobacco stains. So I actually have a very large Barry collection that I will do a video someday. But I have two T205. So that's it for this week. And I hope you join me next time for Tobacco Card Tuesday.